What's going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect. I am back today with a brand new episode of The Reunion, which of course is my Madden 16 franchise mode series. I know this episode is late, but folks, it's a good one. We're in the 5th year of the marriage between head coach Ed Reed and the Oakland Raiders organization. We've seen this team achieve some great things, most notably being back-to-back Super Bowl champs. You know that's tough to do in today's NFL. This 5th season, however, has started off bumpy, very bumpy. And one of the surprising things so far is how shaky Josh Williams has looked. Last season, Josh Williams looked like the Raiders' savior. In fact, he was the Raiders' savior. So far this season, not so much. The Raiders are 1-1 coming into this game against division rival opponent, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have one of the best defenses in the AFC, and as you can see, man, they are giving Josh fits back there. Like, the pressure is crazy. The defensive coordinator was calling some very sophisticated blitzes. People was coming late. The pressure was just crazy. As you can see, man, the Raiders are faced with a 56-yard field goal attempt in 12-mile-an-hour wind and had the leg on it, but doinked it off the upright. So even though that first drive showed some signs of promise, ultimately, it got them nothing. 0-0 game. We finally get our first look at the Chiefs' offense. They're faced with a 3rd and 9. They got a rookie QB taking a shot downfield, picking on Raheem Moore, man. So far, Raheem Moore has kind of been a disappointment. Still early in the year, though, so I don't want to write him off. But I got to admit, the boy kind of getting picked on. 1st and 10 right here. This time they're picking on Victor Small, the pride of FSU. That's a beautiful pass, an even better catch. 7-0 KC. 1st and 10, you see Josh Williams rolling out of the pocket just to check it down to the running back. This pressure is getting to Josh, and to be honest, it kind of got him messed up. Ishaq Sharp, the running back who took over the starting job last week, comes out this week looking pretty good. However, when you're playing from behind, you don't get a chance to run the ball as much as you would want to. You can already see it's affecting the way the Raiders' play calling is going. And I hate that because it's still early in the game. Technically, you can run, but when you're behind, you know, it makes you play differently. The pressure gets to Josh again. Josh goes down. Ed Reed is barking stuff from the sideline. I don't know what he saw, what he wants him to do, but he wants him to do it, damn it. 3rd and 12, Josh with a bullet pass to the sideline. Amari Cooper tapping them toes. Beautiful catch. 1st and 10, Oakland. Can we please get it going right here? Empty backfield for the Raiders. Nobody was open, and here comes the pressure. Josh goes down again. Josh has been sacked, I think, 3 times already this game, and he's been hit a lot. I mean, he's getting hit almost every single play. That's a concern if you're a Raiders fan because you know Josh Williams has some durability question marks. We'll leave it at that. Empty backfield right here. They get inside the 5 for the first time today. Go for it on 4th and goal, and big Marcel Reese gets into the end zone. Let's go. So the Raiders respond after being busted in the mouth early in the game. It's a 7-7 game. So far, the good news is Adrian Peterson hasn't gotten anything on the ground. So they're forcing the young quarterback to do a lot of passing. Or are they? 3rd and short right here. That's a big-time stop by the rookie linebacker from FSU, Tremaine Roberson. Big-time stop. Now, the Raiders' offense has an opportunity to get up big right here. You see they go back to the run. None of this is a tie game. This is what we want the Raiders doing. This is what we want. Ishaq is already over 50 yards for the day, so technically he's been running. Just hasn't been enough. On 1st and 10, Lee Smith with a beautiful catch. Fighting forward for yardage. 1st and 10, Oakland. On 2nd down, Josh Williams operating from the gun, throwing from the logo, hooking up with his slot receiver, standout, wide out, Tavon Austin. Beautiful catch. It's going to put the Raiders in the red zone for the 2nd time today. Let's see what they can do. They go run. Ishaq Sharp bouncing outside, trying to cut it back inside, breaking a couple of tackles, picking up about 9 on the play. 3rd and short later in that same drive. Ishaq racing to the sideline. He's a power back, but you're probably not going to catch him on a race to the corner of the end zone. He's just too fast, man. He gets to the pylon. 14-7 Oakland. Now we can relax. Or can we? Now Adrian Peterson looks like he's ready to get going. AP started this game off slow, but he's the type of back that you keep giving him carries, he's going to eventually break some big ones. And that's what he was trying to do for this team right here in the 2nd quarter. At the 2-minute mark, you can see the Chiefs are on in favorable field position, should I say, operating from the gun, but still looking for number 28. Adrian Peterson is definitely that guy. The Raiders are trying to blitz, trying to get pressure on this young quarterback to get him rattled, but so far he is making all of the right decisions. Nice play calling as well. Offensive coordinator's helping the young fellow out. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. They're going to give it to 28. He's going to go down just shy of the touchdown marker. Look at this. There's 50 seconds remaining. That was 3rd down. The Chiefs got small balls. They kick a field goal. So it is 14-10. 13 seconds on the clock. Josh Williams comes back. He actually has time in the pocket. Steps into a throw. Throws a dot down the field. Beautiful catch by Tavon Austin. The Raiders are going to get a timeout. Get the field goal kicker on the field for opportunity to make it a 7-point lead, and they get it. Barely. It wasn't pretty, but it don't have to be. So after 2 quarters, it's a 17-10 game in a game that really feels closer than it is. Like it feels like a tie game or almost like the Raiders are losing. When you look at the scoreboard, the Raiders are dominating everywhere. I don't know why this game feels like so much of a struggle. 3rd quarter action right here. Oh my God. I don't know where Trey Campbell was going, but he got smoked. You better be glad that Jeremy Maclin stepped out of bounds. That should have been 6 for him. 3rd and long for the Chiefs. A lot of time in the pocket. The pass right down the seams. Overthrows Travis Kelce. Again, Trey Campbell think he has something to do with it. I ain't going to tell him no different if y'all don't. 1st and 10. Josh Williams is still under tremendous pressure. I don't know why. I get so upset with myself when I'm watching this gameplay. Why are we not just running? We should just be running like every single time. Latavius Murray as a receiver out of the backfield, picking up a pretty good chunk of yards right there. That's going to get the Raiders very close to midfield. This is what they need. Get the running backs involved, Raiders. And again, one of those funky blitzes. That looked like the nickelback. Getting back there, wrapping up Josh Williams for a big-time loss. 2nd and forever. Josh tried to check it down. Actually, the zone was beautiful. That guy dropped back to defend the hitch and got all the way down. Actually, maybe if Josh gets that pass in there a little quicker, it's not an INT. But all that if talk don't mean nothing. It is an INT. The Chiefs take over on the 34-yard line, tremendously close to the end zone. The players are getting a little chippy. It is getting later in the game. This is when, heroes to be made. Now, a fumble is caused on the play. Adrian Peterson has a reputation for fumbling. He'll put the pill on the ground, y'all. But the Chiefs are right there to recover. They end up picking up a first. They go to AP on 1st and 10. AP breaks a tackle, cuts through the hole, gets into the end zone, and just did the LeBron James in the end zone. Just threw powders in the air. 17-17. Oakland back on the field. Eshak, we need you, bruh. We need you. The Raiders have ran the ball well. As you can see, man, 6 yards to carry. I kind of feel like the Raiders should run more. The pressure is just too much for Josh Williams. The offensive line is getting their asses kicked. The receivers can't get separation on these great DBs. And as a result, it's hurting Josh Williams run the football. Just run it. 3rd and 7 for Josh. Hooking up with Lee Smith. Beautiful catch. Tough catch. Way to hold on to it with the contact. The Raiders are inside the red zone. Need a score here. 2nd and 10. Play action. Got a receiver across the middle of the field, and Josh just can't get it there. Josh does really good on his passes. You don't see a lot of errant passes from Josh, but you see one there. And the Raiders have to settle for 3. That's unfortunate because they got all the way down into the red zone and could not get 7. The defense really hasn't made much plays today. We need to play. We need to play. Adrian Peterson gets wrapped up by Raheem Moore. He picks up about 9 on the play, though. They come right back. Look who they got backing up Adrian Peterson. You have got to be kidding me. Little bitty Jaquiz Rogers. I know the dude used to be a Falcon. I don't know, he's buried on the depth chart, but he's a speedster, a little small scat back. And he came in and made a huge contribution to this team when they needed him. They come right back. Hit Travis Kelce for a 20-yard gain. They're back in the red zone. Adrian Peterson's back in the game. He's running, jumping over Raiders, falling forward, picking up 8 or 9 on the play. Come on, Raiders. Don't do this to me. My heart can't take it. Rogers gets in. Johnny Hithard, whose name we haven't called much today, makes a big-time stop. But on the very next play, they go to Kelce in the end zone. Touchdown. That's actually not Kelce. That's a backup tight end. That's even worse. So, look, we got a 24-20 game. You need a touchdown here, Raiders. Using the running backs out the backfield. I like that. I kind of called for that. Eshak picking up the first. 2nd and 10. Josh gets crushed Can't step into that pass to really lead Amari like he needs to. He gets it to Amari, but if he can put it on that outside shoulder by the sideline, Amari gets in the end zone right there. I really believe it. Ishak picking up the first. I like what we got here. 3rd and 9, the Raiders go screen it. It is snuffed out in the backfield. Shut down. The Raiders bring the field goal unit on and they kick a field goal. It is a 24-23 game. 3 minutes and some change remaining. The Raiders are expecting the defense to make a play. Johnny was right there but couldn't get the interception. Fully expecting them to just run at this point. Raheem Moore wraps up Adrian Peterson, rips the peel out. I told you guys, AP would put the peel on the turf. Beautiful play, Raheem. I see you trying to fix your name, bruh. Wrapping AP up and having the presence of mind to just make a rip at the football, putting the Raiders offense back on the field when they need it most. The Raiders want to run the ball, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep an eye on that clock. Ishak is having a great day, 6.5 a pop, but I don't know if it's enough time for Ishak to get us in field goal range. We draw up a gutsy play. We want to streak Tavon, take a shot down the field, and that is ball game, folks. That is ball game. Damn it. My boy Josh had a rough day today, man. It be like that sometimes, Josh. We're going to shake it off. We'll be all right. A 24-23 loss at the hands of the Kansas City Chiefs. I feel bad about it because I feel like I kept trying to make a pass. I kept trying to make a play passing when I ain't have to. Anyway, folks, that's all I got for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me get that thumbs up. That shows that you appreciate the work, man. And if you are new here, I urge you to become a member of the Wolfpack. That's what I call my subscribers and my supporters. They really the best group of supporters on the tube, and I want you to be one too. I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.